Hello and welcome back. This is Chris with Marksman Shooting Sports and CheapGunsUSA.com here at you with another vlog. So you guys know the drill. We're just going to see what happens through the day. I know I have some pretty cool stuff coming in, so let's get started. Okay guys, just got in something I'm really excited about. So I'm going to go grab some scissors. I'll be right back. Okay, I got my scissors, little scissors for a little job.
Like a little hammer for a little man.
But anyway, let's go ahead and jump in here. This stuff's pretty cool. Now, these are pretty tough to get. They are imported from Czechoslovakia through Checkpoint USA, so you might have an idea of what they are. Okay, people who send packing peanuts, you are the devil.
Ben Franklin is the devil!
I don't really mean that, but if you ship stuff, getting packing peanuts is a huge pain in the ass. But anyway, let's simultaneously make a mess and pull these out of here. Okay, that wasn't so bad actually, but anyway here, they're all the same. I got several of them. I'm going to let you do this with me, so jump in. So we got this nice hard case. Alrighty. And we have a little VZ61 Scorpion. These are super cool. Now they do come, I'm going to do a video on these, and you know, I also have a video coming up of the Barrett. I know I said I would do that in my last video. This is not going to turn into a vlog channel. We are just past all the new release SHOT Show stuff, so a little bit short on like gun review content. So, except, you know, we do have this cool stuff. So, kind of during the summertime, I'm looking for things to do that, you know, I can do without having new guns in all the time. But anyway, that is incredibly awesome. Now, I actually purchased several of these. I got them in from Checkpoint USA. I will leave a link. Well, I can't leave a link in the description, but anyway, I just said it. Go check them out. Anyway, so I am actually purchasing one of these myself, and I'm going to be doing an SBR. So either at the end of, I don't know, at the end of this vlog, I haven't really decided, at the end of this vlog or another vlog as the question of the week, I am going to explain how to do a Form 1 and legally transform your firearm into an SBR. So be looking forward to that. I will show you some close-ups here. Very, very cool. I've always thought that these are just incredibly iconic. If there's ever a reason to open a gun store, it's because of this. These right now, what I'm doing. Kind of one of the few instances in my life where I can feel like a badass. Anyway. So everybody, this is Andy. Andy has been working here on, he works here on Saturdays now. Say hello, Andy. I gotta show him. I gotta show him little Andy. So this is little Andy. You can see the resemblance. You'll get to know Andy on the vlogs a little bit more, but this little statue definitely describes his personality. But
not absolutely certain how to take that.
Okay, so we're doing some show and tell. I just had a very good customer of ours stop by. You guys saw these. He picked one up and he has, what is this again? The D...
You'd have to read it.
Manufactured?
It's on the receipt.
This is one of the D-Technic ones he already owned. This is partially the reason I got these in, is because he brought this in one day and I was like, man, I gotta have those. And I'm gonna do an SBR on mine, which I already said. What's the other? He has more show and tell.
Egyptian Hellwind.
Ah! That is cool. And another Egyptian, is it a Mahdi?
Mahdi, Miser 10.
Okay, so he likes Egyptian guns. That is cool. Was this an import?
Yeah, Century.
Made by Mahdi. I had one of these in here not too long ago. Anyway, very, very cool. Where did you get them?
Just traded.
Just now?
Yeah.
Both of them?
No, the Hellwind came from a gun show.
Today?
No, a couple of months ago.
What do these go for?
That's about 3.
Basically, it looks like a little Beretta.
9mm.
Yeah. Single stack, Beretta 1951 model copy.
Okay, we have another show and tell from Jax Donuts next door. This is not an advertisement, but one of our lovely customers has brought over donuts.
All right. Get back, man. In? Everybody? Just be cool.
I'm assuming we get one, right?
Of course.
She always bakes for us, but her oven's broken, which is actually a disaster. So we get donuts instead, which is okay. We will deal with that, but we're all praying her oven will get better soon.
Donations for new one.
She will take donations for new one. She will be setting up a Patreon account or a GoFundMe, which we will be sending money to. So.
The shooter in this, I mean, everybody there, the Democrats, and you won't hear a lot about this one. It will not, despite 9 people or 10 people dying, 9 more injured, whatever it was, it will not be popular and will not, you won't hear about it like you do the rest, simply because the shooter wasn't legal to own a firearm anyway. He was only 17 years old. So regardless, obviously another law would not have helped. I don't care what gun control people think. Laws are not going to help. They're not going to fix things. Criminals are going to commit crimes. They don't give a shit about the laws, hence the fact that they're criminals. There's just no other way to look at it. You want to protect the kids in schools? Get rid of gun-free zones. Arm the teachers, the ones that choose to be and wish to go through the training, and protect the kids.
I totally agree. Devil's advocate to that, and this is what I always hear from people in this debate, is what do you think about the culture of moving towards like the culture of doing armed shooter drills in schools and the culture of having armed security and metal detectors and checkpoints like we have at banks? And this is just a devil's advocate question. Is it worth that, or are we okay as a society moving into that as a new social norm?
When I was in school, we did tornado drills. We did, for a short period of time while I was in elementary school, atomic bomb drills. Yeah. We did fire drills. We still do fire drills. There's absolutely no reason why we shouldn't do active shooter drills if this is going to be the problem. You know, whatever it takes to protect the kids. But taking guns away is not going to protect the kids.
Well, that's the argument to that is, okay, so on one hand we have drills in schools for active shooters, or we might have armed guards and checkpoints. They say, well, we don't want a new culture of this, like why don't we just ban guns and then you don't have to have this culture at all? Like, and I don't know, I almost feel like that's saying, well then just preparedness and training and armed checkpoints and stuff is, it's like we should ban guns in order to get away from having those things. And I'm just like, have your kids grow up in a world where they realize that there's evil and they realize that they have to prepare to defend themselves, not only for a shooter, but anybody who comes in meaning to do any type of harm with a gun or a car, or whether it's an estranged family member trying to kidnap their kid. I mean, all situations in which you implement armed security can prevent lots of things, not just shootings. So why would you not want that where your kid goes to school? I mean,
we don't have a problem with armed guards to protect our money.
I know.
Is money more important than kids?
So after 9/11, TSA, I mean, all the security at airports and everything was massively ramped up. And I don't feel like we go around with this culture of, oh, you know, we're in a terrorist country because we have, you know, security at airports. Like, I don't feel like that's changed our culture, but one thing it did change is the amount of planes that have been hijacked since 9/11, which is 0. So, I mean, it's like, why, I mean, I'd rather have armed security and checkpoints there and not need them than have just open free reign of schools and that sort of thing. I don't know. Well, that is all the time I have for you today, guys. We just closed up, had a really busy day. I hope you enjoyed that little vlog. Again, come by and check us out anytime if you're in the area, and come see me and Andy and little Andy, and we'll be happy to hang out, talk guns, or do whatever. Again, I'm Chris. You're watching Marksman TV. We'll see you next time.